is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. A good return as he takes it across the 30. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboom. And he'll get forward for a fumble. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Out of shotgun. It's Dukes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle with Scatterboom. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Boom! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Goff going to open up with a throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboom. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
35. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there.
It's now
3rd down coming up.
9 yards.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drop.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Now Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. It's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short. Here's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This will be returnable from his own 15. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Giants 7. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening as the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that ball led him too far, too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Dart. Oh, the ball's out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Dart. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much. They do convert to keep the drive going.
17-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
McNeil on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Lions 16-yard line.
It is second and 9.
19, Sergeant. 19, Sergeant. Check 60.
Throwing. Dart. The outside caught by Neighbors. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Neighbors in motion. On third down, here is Dart. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, it always always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, when you're a defensive guy, you don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
19 yards. 1st down.
The motion man is Hyatt. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Dart gonna throw it again. This one is caught by Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. 19. Set 120. A shell. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
In motion, it's Robinson. On 1st down, Dart. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things...
And he's in! And Scatterboo! Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The score, Lions 21, Giants 17. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On play action, it is Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now it's timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dark. That's to Robinson. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 14. First
To throw,
down,
it's Dark on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. The Giants will call their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a third down and 4. To the air once more is Dark. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Goff to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Hogan's just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On the return, it's Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out wide. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Motion man is Hyatt. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Scatterboo. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Shotgun. It's Dart. On the run to the right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Gain of 6.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. Like 20. Hey,
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
14. 14. Turbo.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to safe ground. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Black 20. What's that?
Goff to throw. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
A second down throw for Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Goff. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 43 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. First down, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Now Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
third and short. Here's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive ball there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. To the air again goes Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again, Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the
Neighbors
49-yard
in
line.
motion. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Dart gonna throw it again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To the air once more is Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Enough confidence in the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And a good job with defense. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball. It keeps them short from picking up the first down.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Dart. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll get the first down inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, Giants. That his second touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 24. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That's hot by Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's a second down.
Brings up second and 1.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Goff hooking up with his tight end Reporter, and they give the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
From
line.
the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
The 16-yard
We'll
line.
come back and finish this one off after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Giants' 8-yard line.
Now, Goff. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the big touchdown pass of this ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Lots of space, past the 45. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
46-yard line.
Go tonight. 180.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
We go tonight.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. It's a short one, caught by Laporta. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down.
20.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
You take a mortal promise you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Younger than ain't the same. I just want